Michelle, Nathan, it is so cool to see other creatives in their own spaces, and the photos are all in black and white, which brings a whole different level of dimension to them. And the creative behind it all, Dimitri Levanoff, I want to bring you in here. Talk to me about the idea behind this exhibit inside Koffler Arts called Being There.
I think for me the most important part is to leave almost like a record of today. And I chose to do that through the medium of portraiture, of photographing people I work with. And the second part of that, of course, is these are being artists. I find that to capture the emotional vibe which I'm striving for, these are the perfect subjects.
And there are so many wonderfully talented, creative people that are from the city of Toronto, that are from Canada. Why feature some of these people in this exhibit? Because I feel like sometimes if you're not in the art scene, you might not know who some of these wonderfully talented people are.
Well, some of these guys are quite famous. More than a few names here are like kind of nationally known guys who did really well for themselves. Outside of that, I mean, if it does make a bit of a difference in terms of how much people in Toronto know about the art scene, I already feel like I succeeded in something. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And why black and white? I mean, obviously there's so much dimension to each of these photos. They are all so unique because some of the backgrounds are messy and chaotic, and some of them are so meticulously placed. But why feature them all in black and white?
Well, there are two things. One is that I do believe that for portraiture, black and white is the way to go. And this is purely kind of a theoretical angle on it, but that's just my belief. Second part is that the camera which gets me what I want is a black and white camera. It doesn't have ability to shoot color at all. So you kind of go with both, and that's the result.
And this has been kind of an ongoing project. You said it started back in 2015. We've been putting it together. This is kind of the culmination, but this isn't the end. You're going to continue on. Is that correct?
I mean, for quite some time, I was still developing the tool set and techniques for how I wanted to present this work. And that took a while until kind of things started to snap together, and I got the right equipment, and I got the right look. And once it started happening, I feel I got the formula. There is a formula, even though it's not a formula. And I will continue going with this until I drop. So like 15, 20 years easily. And I think as the series develops, we're going to see more of a kind of time component into it, and it's going to make it a bit more interesting.
Now, the exhibit is free to attend. Why is having accessible art in the city so important that for people to come and experience this, maybe for the first time, or kind of welcome themselves into the art scene that Toronto has that is so vast?
I think what Koffler is doing here is fantastic. I wish there were more places like that, and another place comes to mind, the 401 Richmond, and a whole bunch of galleries are there. They kind of, most of them are free. I like that. I also like the fact that this is a pretty friendly place. Lots of people don't like to go to art events and art gatherings because they feel we're not part of the scene, and it's a bit snobbish, and it can be at times. So this kind of breaks the ice in such a nice way that I quite adore what these guys are doing here.
So do I. Well, Dimitri, thank you so much. It is here until December 14th, and it's my favorite price that is free. I'm going to send things back inside to Michelle.
Thank you both.